So it took me several months to wake up one day and I said to myself, okay, you've used all the pain that you've gone through to help other people for years. You have to use this. Do not let it sink you. And so I went into my medicine cabinet and I took out an ace bandage and I wrapped it around my chest. And I was like, I'm going to make a bathing suit for people that look like me because I can't find one. The bathing suits that I put on, they're padded. And when you go in the water, that padding inverts. And so it looks ridiculous. And so I was like, there's nothing for people like me. And there's a ton of people like me out there. So I was like, okay, I'm going to fix this. So I called up a couture bathing suit company out of Miami. And I said, would you take a meeting with me? And they were like, we love what you do for sure. So we met with them and they said, we'll collaborate with you. So I've been working on a bathing suit line with them for 2 years. That's one. I decided that I needed to make sense out of the pain and help other people with it. The next thing I did was call my modeling agency. And I said, bummer, I now have a concave chest. And I said, but I'm going to work. And they kind of were like, what? Well, do you want to send us some pictures? And I was like, okay. So last September, I went to New York and I said to my modeling agency, I'm going to go meet as many brands as I can because I need to walk in New York Fashion Week. I've never been a runway model. I've always been a catalog model. So I ran around New York last September in 2021. And while all my friends were running around New York in Ubers and going to nice lunches, I was on the subway going to as many shows as I could talk my way into and talking to brands and saying to them, I've been a model for 40 years. I want to walk in the runway in February. I want to show what this is because there are women that have no self-esteem. They feel so much shame. They don't know who they are anymore. And we need to help them. So just recently in February in New York City, I walked in 4 shows. And the brands that used me, they put me in tight clothes so that you could see that I had no chest. Let me tell you, it takes a lot of courage to show up like that, but you can't imagine how many lives that I'm changing. And so I had to figure out in the depth of my pain that there had to be purpose in it. And I found a way. And that's just what we have to do, or we're never going to survive this thing called life.